Hi guys, it's Nick Varios, and welcome back to Fashion School with Nick Varios. Today is sketching day. I'm going to show you how to create your own 9-head croquis for flat sketches. So I meet a lot of aspiring fashion designers, both young and old, and they always come up to me and they say, Nick, I've got such creative ideas and all these designs I want to draw, but I really can't draw fashion. And then I tell them, well, do you have a croquis? And then they ask me, what's a croquis? Well, a croquis is kind of like a paper doll, and it's a little trick. We slip it underneath our piece of paper to get the fashion proportions right. And it really helps, especially young fashion designers who don't know how to draw that well, to get the drawings right. And we use a croquis, especially in the beginning, for flat sketches. Now, what are flat sketches? Basically, what that says. It's like you're drawing the garment, but flat. Think of it like on a hanger. See how it looks like with no 3D dimension? So it's flat. It's also like, you know those photos that you see in magazines where the sweater or the skirt is lying flat on a table? Then you sketch the flat sketch. So today, I'm going to show you how to create your very own 9-head croquis for flat sketches. To begin your 9-head croquis, you're going to need a piece of paper. 8.5 by 11 is fine. You're also going to need pencil, hello, a clear ruler. I like a thin one, just like this as well. And then a black marker or Sharpie, okay? Are you ready? Let's go. So I've got my piece of paper, and you want to draw a straight line right through the middle, okay? And we're going to divide our croquis into 9 heads, and I'm going to help you here. Each of those parts will be about 1 inch and 1/8, so that's basically just a little pinch extra than 1 inch. Okay, so just go like this. Here's 1 head, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, now then draw horizontal lines at those 9 parts. Okay, just like that. And that's going to help you in drawing your croquis. All right, we're almost there. And one more. There you go. Now you want to number them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay? The first one, the first head is your head. All right? So I'm going to draw the head right there. Next, you want to draw your neck and then your shoulders. The shoulders are sloping slightly downward, just like that. And the width of your shoulders should be about 1.5 heads. And so, because I told you a head is 1 inch and 1/8, so 1.5 heads is 1 inch and 3/4. So just draw a line that's about 1 inch and 3/4. That's how wide your shoulders are. And there we go. Okay, done. So number 2 is your apex or bust. What's the apex? That's the highest point of your bust. All right, so just write that down. Apex/bust. Number 3, that's your waist. Now that's the natural waist, which is basically where the belly button is. Okay, so just write waist right there. Okay, so the next thing we want to draw is your waist. The waist will be the same width as your head, which is 1 1/8. Okay, so then just draw right there. Okay, now you want to connect your shoulders to your waist like there. So that's your torso. Okay, if you want, also just draw your bust right there to help you. Next are your hips. Now your hips, the width, they're the same as your shoulders. All right, what did I say that was? 1 3/4. But here's an easy way. Look, take your ruler and draw a light line right to there, to number 4, which are your hips, and then draw a curved line from the waist to the hips, right there, okay? Now, 4 hips, little 4 right below the 4, that's your crotch, okay? Let's just leave that alone. Number 5, your thighs. 6, your knees, okay? So now let's go to 6, right beside that center line, draw a circle, right there. Then you want to connect from your hips to there, just like that. Okay, so now you've got the upper part of your legs. Number 7, right there, those are your calves. Number 8, right there, your ankles. And number 9 is your floor. All right, let's go to the ankles. Number 8, draw small circles right there. And then you want to connect. So now you're drawing the lower part of your leg, okay? Right there. And then finally, number 9, the floor, we're gonna give her some heels. Because of course, our croquis is a diva, and she's got some heels, of course. Okay, see? All right, maybe give her some strappy heels. All right, now she's missing arms, poor thing, but we're gonna give them to her right now. So let's go back up to our croquis. Let's go to the waist area. Number 3, well, that's also your elbows, okay? So right beside the waist, draw a circle. Right there, another circle, and you wanna connect with your ruler, connect. See how easy that is? And there you go, those are your upper arms. Number 4, not only is it your hips, but it's also your wrist, okay? So right there. And then connect, connect, connect. And now your hands, all right? So I'm drawing the hands, and see how they, right there, they touch number 5, your thigh. So there are your hands, right there. And then to finish off, maybe give her a fabulous eye and eyelash right there, all right? So we're almost done. Now what you wanna do is you wanna reinforce those lines. So then when you slip your paper on top of it, you can see your croquis. So I like to use a Sharpie, okay? And then take your Sharpie, and so reinforce your lines that you have just drawn, all right? Right there, the shoulder, the neck, the bust area, then the hips, right there, your legs. Okay, almost done. The high heels, then the arms. And I'm using the ruler to help me out here, as you can see. Okay, if you want, reinforce your head right there. Okay, so now, there you go. There's your croquis. So how do you use it? Take a piece of clean white paper, put it on top of it, so then when your designer boss tells you, I need a flat sketch of a dress, you're like, okay, sure thing, now watch. So you've got your piece of paper, slip in the croquis underneath, see how you can see through it? Look at that! So now your proportions will always be right, okay? So you want a dress? Well, I'll give it to you. See, using your croquis from underneath, I'm gonna draw a shift dress that goes to the knee. Now, how do I know where the knee will be? Because I see it in my croquis. See, it's underneath, and it helps me, the knee. So I'm gonna give it a waist, a V-neck, all right, and I know where to stop it. And then I'm gonna make an empire line, maybe some bust darts right there, a little waist darts, and maybe give her a sleeve there and a sleeve there, and then maybe finish it off with a zipper. Done, there's my dress. So then you show it and you're like, well, see, look at my sheath dress right there. And then when they ask and they're like, oh, how did you get your proportions so right? Then you can just slip that croquis and hide it behind you and just tell them, you know what? It's natural talent. Thanks for watching Fashion School with Nick Varios. Now stay tuned, because I'm going to show you how to bump up that croquis and teach you how to do a fashion illustration croquis. Ooh, that's going to be good. Until then, don't forget to get my book, A Passion for Fashion, where I show you more fashion sketching tips and tricks. It's available on Amazon.com.